Guys, welcome to Based or Cringe tier list. This league we started properly tracking strats. I mean, I've been doing that in the past, but things change in Path of Exile a lot, and they did a massive Scarab rework this league, so I figured we could try doing it with a little more rigor, same sample size, same supporting Atlas, same way, not tracking anything that comes from the current league mechanics, so hopefully these are relevant in the future. Of course, I can't do anything about it if it isn't, but we tried. I have 10 strats here that we have tested. We have added, actually my editor has added the divine per hour numbers from the ends of these videos to the thumbnails that I'm gonna be putting on this. But it's not only a divine per hour tier list. I will include how much I enjoyed these. We'll talk about every strat as we put them up on the board, but you know, the divine per hours will be listed. So if you're just interested in the picture at the end, let's go to the end of the video, I guess, when the thing is filled out. Anyway, without further ado, let's start with the first one. So the first thing we did was barrel and go. We got 15 div an hour, almost 16. And this is a very simple strat where you don't have to deal with any league mechanics. You just go in and you just kill the mobs and you kill the barrels and you go. And this was pretty fun. Very no-brain, kind of reminiscent of All Can Go from the past leagues. So yeah, I think I'll put this on A tier. That's where it goes. Next one we did was Ritual. It was 10 div an hour and we found a decent synth base, a bow, and I did not enjoy this one. You can fish for the mirror, of course, long term, but this one was not fun. So I think I'm putting this in E, just because it has that little chance to get the mirror. It's not quite F, but I think to me it was an E. Next one, Breach. So Breach actually didn't perform well this league. I didn't do the Chayula strat, we just kind of picked up everything. Probably would be a little more div per hour if we didn't pick up like single Ash tool Zoff ones. It's not great money, but it was consistent. It was kind of fun. It was I think it's a B. It's a B for me. It's somewhere in between A and B, but I think I would lean towards B instead of A. So we'll put it here. Next one was Legion. Now, Legion and Breach was like really similar to me in that I didn't play a Headhunter build, which Headhunter used to be a lot more fun with these mechanics. It used to be you're just popping off. But now kind of Shrines replaced that, and you can do that with Mage Blood, and then you can loot with Mage Blood, so I don't know. Legion was about as fun as Breach. And I also got really unlucky with Divines, like no road Divine drops at all, not even from all those incubators that we incubated. So I think I'm putting Legion also in B. Both of these are kind of in between A and B, but I'm just kind of down tiering them because they didn't perform as well as I expected. Also, they nerfed, 5 ways, and they nerfed the emblems. The emblems are really cheap, so yeah. It's okay, not great. However, the next one was pretty great. The next one was Blight. Now, Blight is chill, is really chill, and you don't need a fast character for it. You just run in the map, and you just shoot or build a tower and shoot AFK, and it was 12 div an hour. So, Blight, not very active gameplay, but very consistent currency with blighted maps and oils. I actually managed to sell some of my oils in bulk. People were like, oh, no one buys the oils in bulk. I'm pretty sure all of my silver oils, except one trade, was sold to one person. Just wanted everything in bulk to avoid some blighted maps, so we'll put it in A. Uh-oh, we have arrived at the ultimatum. This was not fun. I did not like Ultimatum. This is an insta F for me. Even if we got a Mage Blood, we didn't. We got an Apothecary. Even then, it's an F. I just don't like Ultimatum. If you do the real Ultimatum strat, where you convert Either you farm a bunch of catalysts is good money, or you do the catalyst plus convert to inscribed and you have to run or sell or vendor the inscribed ultimatums. I just don't enjoy ultimatum. It's an F for me. However, Expedition. Whew, Expedition was a lot of fun and it was insane. It was the best currency per hour of these strats that we have gotten. You can see two numbers here. This is just running the expeditions, and this is the number if you also do 2gen after. So you run your expeditions, and then you spend those 2gen artifacts on rerolling the 2gen window. We actually got 21 div per hour. After I've run this strat, I tried a little try-harding, and I prepared, you know, some maps and stuff, and then I ran the same thing, but skipping some of the other expeditions, like Gwennen and Rog, not even all of them, just sometimes. And we actually managed to push 27 div per hour for an hour. For an exact hour, we made 27 divines. And I think I could have skipped more of the bad expeditions. That was like 45 minutes of expeditioning and 50 minutes of 2gening. I got a little lucky on the divines from 2gen, so this might not be exactly reproducible with like a slower character and some unluck, but Expedition was really nice. So it goes in the S tier. Next one is Essence. Now, Essence was fun. I didn't do the boss strat, but I just corrupting the good essences, just going into the Alvas, which was then removed, one of the million hotfixes that they've done this league. Essence is fun. It sells nice in bulk. I ended up selling my stuff at 90% PoE ninja price, but depending on time of league and stuff, you can sell for more, especially if you farm like Giga Bulk. So Essence was good. Good money, good fun. Gets an E tier. Next one is Harbinger. Harbinger was actually insane money, and we didn't get a fracturing orb. My 50 map run got kind of carried by one Scarab drop and one Einhar mission drop memory. Without those, it was like 14 div an hour, but we didn't get any fracturing explosions. And you can definitely expect some fracturing explosions between like 50 and 100 maps. So I think that 20 div an hour is actually a decent number. And that doesn't take into account running this long term and getting a mirror, of course, which none of these do. Harby is one of those that is really good, consistent money with the chance. So it's not like Ritual, where it's like just a little bit of money and then with the chance of a mirror. It's really good money and with the chance of getting multiple mirrors from some explosions. So Harbinger gets an S tier. Last but not least is Harvest. Harvest was decent. The bosses are really annoying to fight, and I don't know. It's kind of torn in between A and B, but I think I'm leaning towards A because it's really easy to trade. Almost everything, probably 80% of your harvest income is gonna come from the juice. Maybe even more, maybe 90%. And that's single trade. That's 3 trades for the 3 juice, sell in bulk, gone. I think it gets an A tier. That's the last strat that we tested this league. Except, you know how I just said last but not least with it Harvest? Now let me introduce you to last and least. It's the Seer and Go. It was minus 46 div per hour. It took about an hour to run it, and I didn't get shit. It gets an F tier. There should be a tier under F somewhere, but we'll put it next to Ultimatum, okay? I'm gonna mention here that my girlfriend got a Mage Blood from a nameless Seer on SSF. So, you know, sometimes it's S+, sometimes it's F-. It's a gamble. Do with that information what you please. And I think that's all. That's all the strats that we've run. Again, caveats. My character was fast. Your numbers may vary. All of these videos have a per map data. So if it takes you twice as long to run them, you know, you slash the numbers in half. Farming 5, 6, 7 divs an hour is really respectable and will get you to your Mage Blood in a couple of days or weeks, depending on how much you play. And then you can have a nice fast build and farm whatever other strat you want. There is a bunch of other strats. We haven't checked Abyss, we haven't checked Einhar, we haven't checked Strongbox stuff. We haven't built temples. There is so many other things you can do and combinations of these strats, although the scarabs don't really allow for that as much. But I played a lot this league already, even though it's only a month and a week in. I feel like I played a lot this league, and I played a lot more last league. So I'm getting a little burned out of PoE for a while. So I think I'm gonna take a break. I will return to testing these strats in the future. We'll test other strats, we'll test non-Atlas strategies, so stuff that's outside of maps, and then we'll try to compare. Maybe I'll save this image and then we can add the future stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the Based or Cringe stuff this league. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, all that stuff, the YouTube stuff, you know, helps out the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!